Hey y'all, welcome back to Euclid Mining. Today I am going over an ASIC miner that I bought on Alibaba. Yes, it arrived. This is something I've been waiting for. So I got excited and I opened it up and started pulling some packing out. And then I forgot, I said, oh, I want to make a video on this one. So I just stopped. But there it is. It had a lot of packing in here. It was all packed up real well. I can't complain at all about how this thing was packed. It had stuff on top. It's got thick on the bottom. It's they did good there. I got to give it to them on that. Just looking at it though, it's pretty dingy. I got to say that it's got a little mileage on it. So let me stand this thing up real quick. Let's see if I can just do that. Let's stand this thing up. All right, yeah, it's definitely dirty. There it is, Z9. It's got some dirt in there. It's won't lie. Hands are pretty dirty just from touching it. And you'd think they might have wiped it down for you. Yeah, you can see the bottom padding has even got the dirt all over it. Dust, I should say. Power supply looks generic. That's pretty standard for some of these, generic ones. There's like 3 power supplies that I've seen for these external ones that aren't connected to the machine itself. This one I think is the lowest end of the 3. So, I have the L3++ in the garage. That one's got a real nice power supply on it. But you know what? Here it is. And I've talked a lot of trash about Alibaba. And, this time they came through. So I just want to say that I'm happy that it's here. Yeah, it even looks like it has rust on it. Let's look at the fan. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, how rusty that is. Yeah, it's like someone was spritzing it down with water daily. I don't know how you get something so rusty, but they managed it. All right, well, we're going to bring this out into the garage and we are going to give this a shot and see what it does. And we'll just kind of see if we can start making a little money on this thing. All right, y'all, well, welcome to the mining garage. This is where I got the L3++. It's kind of loud, but I gotta get this Z9 down here. I'm going to talk about a couple things once we get back upstairs about some equipment that I have down here. But I will say, for what I want to do, it's not half bad. I'm going to be setting everything up here. I've got the vents. I'm going to go out through the wall for exhaust. I was going to use this at one point for the L3++. It's got the holes on the bottom. You can see down at the very bottom. And for the power cords on top, that was going to be for noise reduction because I thought this thing was going to be really loud. Not that it isn't loud, but, But today we're here for the Z9. So let's go ahead and get this thing stood up. Stand it up. Stood up. Let's try that again. You can hear the fan starting to slow down on that L3++. I got the garage door open, so I got a little extra light in here. This is not meant for studio quality out here, you know what I'm saying? So, all right. Hang on one second. Let me see. I got to get this thing stood up real quick. All right, sorry about that. It's still plugged in, and I didn't want to unplug it. I didn't want to do anything. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wait on that firmware. I'm going to go ahead and just get this thing fired up first and see what it does, and then I'll go back and do the firmware. So let me plug this in. Give me another quick second here. So I've got one here. So you can see my L3++ has a bit main power supply. It's a lot nicer than this one, but you know, whatever. So I've got the plug, and we are going to go live right now with this. So that's on, that's all hooked up. I checked all the wires. Everything is nice and snug. Everything looks good. Everything is as good as it can be. You know, you want to check all those wires. Make sure you don't just plug it all together. So, all right. All right, so that's what I'm running now. And let's give this some power. All right. Let's give it a little internet. Looks like it's got connection. You see the fault light still on. There it goes. It went off. It's going to get loud in here in a minute. This thing is going to start kicking in. This one's a lot louder than the L3++. We're going to hang out so you can really hear it. It really hums. It's starting. It's thinking about it. Come on, baby. All right, it's pulling a little more power. There it goes. All right, we're going to get out of here and head upstairs. All right, and we're back in the mining exercise room cave. Depending on who you talk to in the family, you'll probably get a different answer. My son, he humors me, and he calls it the mining cave, but, you know, that's just for fun. So I already went ahead and set this up. We're going to do a full video on this. I'm going to do a video showing you how I took this apart and cleaned it. I'm going to show you plugging it all back together again. I'll show you my PDU, my wall outlet. I'm going to show you how to set up the mining pool, how to set up the Pirate wallet, and everything in between. I already had my wallet set up, and I already had Luxor mining pool set up. So from my last Z9, so I just went right back into it. You're going to see us go from the start to the finish. So you'll have no questions on how to set a Z9 miner up, and you too can lose some money. So back to the mining. We are looking at this right here. It looks like it is running strong. I'm going to go to the status. As you can see, it's running at 43.74. Out of the box, it should be 42. My last one ran around 40, 42, 43. So this one so far seems to be running similar. It's running at 43.74. There is another feature you can turn on turbo, and that'll push it up to around 50 or plus. Obviously, when you run it faster and hotter, the life of the miner goes down. So, you know, your choice. Maybe when the coin is pumping high, you're going to, you know, blast that miner. And when it's running low, you're going to lower it down so it uses a little less electricity, and you can just maintain losing only a little bit of money. Really, today's video was going to be just showing you all about Alibaba and showing you my experience with them. It seems that this one, I'm going to give a thumbs up. I got lucky. I have read so many negative interactions with Alibaba. This one worked out for me. I used trade assurance and a verified seller. You know, start there. Don't waver from that. If you can't get the price you want, it's just because the price is up right now. Wait till it comes down and then try it again. Some of them will give you a list every day if you keep asking them. Some will get annoyed. So don't ask for them every day, every couple days, or wait until you're really getting your funds together before you go to purchase. Make sure you have that so that when you start asking for lists, if the price is down, you can jump on it and get it for a cheaper price, because you never know when the price is going to go up. And then, of course, the price of the miner goes up. So anyway, I just want to say thanks for everybody watching. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Leave me some comments. Tell me about your Alibaba experience. Let me know if I've gone wrong anywhere. Again, this whole channel is all about my mistakes and hoping that you can learn from them and make the right choices. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you all around.